Hello there, welcome back to Profneel. It's a pleasure having you here. Remember last week we learned about how Arjuna has gone to Indralok to acquire celestial weapons from the celestial abode of his father Indra. So there he goes because he has to defeat the greats of the Kauravas like grandsire Bhishma, his own guru Dronacharya, Kripacharya, Karna, and all other great warriors. And he needed the celestial weapons. Now in the Indralok, this is a story. Urvashi Shabam Ashirvadam. In Indralok he meets with Urvashi, the apsara. The name itself is enough to tell people what she was. Urvashi was a celestial beauty. If there was anybody who symbolizes feminine beauty and grace, it must be Urvashi. Jaw-dropping beauty. Any man would stop there to give her more than a second look. That was Urvashi. She was beautiful, feminine grace, and to that she was a master and exponent of the Gandharvastra, a master of the song and dance also. She knew all the fine skills, the fine arts. Now, this is the first time Urvashi is meeting Arjuna. So she learns from him that he is going down to earth again now, after he's acquired all the celestial weapons that he needed. And remember, this is the first time that Urvashi is also enamored by a human being. The hunter has become the hunted. She tells him, Arjuna, stay back for some more time in heaven. He says, why? She says, you have to learn Gandharvastra. He says, me, Gandharvastra, Arjuna, I'm a Kshatriya, I'm born to fight. I don't need song and dance. I need weapons. I got it. I'm going back down to earth to fight. Song and dance is meant for women, not for me. So she reminds him, Arjuna, remember you have one more year of exile pending, 12 years and 1 year of exile, agyatvas, incognito. If you fail to do that, if you're discovered, that is, you go back again to jungle for 12 years. So you learn the Gandharvastra. You never know, it might prove helpful for you to have a cover and not be discovered. So Arjuna thinks and says, yes, why not? So he learns the Gandharvastra from Urvashi and Chitrasen both. And after he's learned enough, he showcases what he learned from them. And they both are immensely pleased with how this human being has learned the Gandharvastra. Urvashi is ecstatic. She says, fantastic. You have surpassed even your own guru. Arjuna, the ardent Sishya that he is, a human being, he says, no Devi, no student can ever surpass his guru. He can only make sure that he doesn't embarrass or make his guru feel ashamed of his student. Then she tells him, Arjuna, I desire you. Stay here for some time with me. Let's have some pleasure together. Arjuna is aghast. No, Devi, you're my guru. I see in you as a mother because Indra is my father and this is his lok. So she tells him, Arjuna, forget it. This is not earth. The rules of earth are not binding here. This is heaven, Indralok. There are no rules here. And then she tells him, don't refuse me. You know who I am? I'm Urvashi. Even the gods queue up to me to seek pleasure with me. They curry favors with me to have pleasure with me. And you, a mere mortal, rebuff me? I pick up and choose whom I want to seek pleasure with. Whichever man I want to spend time with, I choose and pick. They don't. So Arjuna, make up your mind, yes or no? He says, no, Devi, no, I can't. So she curses him, an infuriated Urvashi who's never heard a no from a man ever before. She says you will become important for life. So in a sort of it becomes a eunuch, a transgender for life. Arjuna is shocked. He doesn't know what to do. Indra and the other gods come to know about this. They go to Urvashi and say and ask a request her to take back the curse. Easier said than done. But once we all know, once a person is cursed, it can't be taken back. But yes, it can be remodified a little bit. So Urvashi, cool down, sober, and on Indra and others' requests, considers it and says, yes, he'll have to remain important for 1 year only. And that 1 year he can choose which the timing. Now, Arjuna goes down to earth, and from the forest they go to the kingdom of Virat to remain incognito. Yudhishthira becomes a courtier to the king, Draupadi becomes the chambermaid to the queen, Bhima becomes the cook, Arjuna becomes the tutor for the princess to learn song and dance. That is in the form of Brinala. He's become Brinala now. After that curse, he chooses this time, this 1 year incognito, become important and to become a transgender or a eunuch, whatever you may term it. So he's accepted as a lady. Now Kichaka, the commander-in-chief of the Virat army and the queen's brother, eyes Draupadi and makes advances towards her. He's killed by Bhima. So the Kauravas come to know that Kichaka is dead. So they surmise that if Kichaka is dead, it must be Bhima. So they invade Virat. They know that the Pandavas are there. So that the cover is blown off, the Pandavas have to go back into exile again for 12 years. Now, Nakul Sahdev was tending to the horses and the cows, etc. Nor can they go, nor can Bhima go, nor can Yudhishthira go to fight. Only Arjuna can go because he's got the cover of being Brinala. So he goes to fight and he fights off all the greats of the Kauravas, the ones who I named earlier, and he puts them to retreat. The grandsire Bhima, Karna, everybody single-handedly he routs them. So no matter who you are and what you do, you'll be cursed in life. And there's little you can do about it. For some curses are just incidental. And there's no escape from the external debt that is generated even without your knowing it. All you can do is accept it and move forward in life. However, if you look closely, when you step aside and look at it, you see the positive side of the curse, the sharp, will retract in time. And there'll come a time when its positive effects will come in. And those positive effects will be double for you, will double up than the curse. So, curse, accept it cheerfully, gracefully. Accept the curse always. Do not fight it. Embrace the twist of a curse to enjoy the turn of a boon. Thank you.